Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking the question: how do they feel about this connection? So this could be platonic, this could be romantic. I just kind of wanted to see how this will all play out. You know, just curious. This is something I wanted to put in there in the vault, so that way it'd be there. You know what I mean? Which makes me think about something when I speak of the vault. Quick rant. One time, right when I first started, right when I first started doing tarot on YouTube, I did this reading, right? The reading was called "Who Likes Your Vibe," right, or "Who's Secretly Attracted to Your Vibe," or something like that. It was something like that, like had to go with who's attracted to your vibe, or who likes your vibe, or something like that, right? Like, but it was like secretly or whatever. Anyway, when I was doing it, right, I did it. I never posted that video. I just got rid of it, right? Because at the time when I did it, I thought I was tripping, right? So this is the funny part. All right, so I got all the way to the third pile. I was like, yo, when I got to the third pile was like very spiritual. It was divination. It was all psychic stuff and all that. And I was like, tarot readers don't watch other tarot readers. I was so serious too. So I scrapped that video back then because I was like, this can't be right. This I must be making that up or something. That don't look right. So I thought I was tripping. So I think about that a lot. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you think you're tripping, you may not be. You know what I mean? You might just be on to something. All right. So I guess that's what I was telling you about it for. So, all right. So four piles. You know what I mean? I'm sure you can see them. These are oils. All right. This is going to be lavender. All right. This is going to be eucalyptus. This is another version of lavender, but it's a different brand. And then this one is peppermint oil. So these are essential oils. So pick your pile. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. This will be pile 3. This will be pile 4. All right. So pick your pile. I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So pile 1. How do they feel about this connection? Confused. Yep, confused. They feel like they have two options in this situation. They feel like they can either surrender, or fight for the situation, or they could walk away from trying to create something. They can just kind of like leave it up to spirit, all right? Leave it up to the universe to do whatever it's going to do. Leave it up to God, whoever, all right? This person feels like you need to drop your mask. They feel like you're not being authentic or you're not being genuine, all right? But they feel like you guys are very close to achieving a goal. They're just confused about where the goal is, right? Because the first card out was Neptune. So let's go with the signs, all right? Could be a Pisces, could be a Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius. These are the signs I got. Oh, and we got Scorpio and Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with two Sagittariuses, or you could be the Sagittarius, or they could just be taking on this energy, or you could just be taking on this energy, all right? But they feel like there's a lot of obstacles, trials, and hard work. They feel like this needs more, that you guys need more self-discipline in this moment. All right. This person is worried about your opinion. They feel like your opinion matters to them. All right. They're trying to see this situation more clearly because we got third eye chakra here. So they're trying to see the situation more clearly. All right. They want to be optimistic, but this is the thing. They want to be optimistic about moving forward in this situation or moving away from this situation. They haven't quite figured it out because there's a feeling of maybe needing to be independent or do something on their own or do this on their own. You know, they fear you and spy on you because they see you as a threat. They will never be as good as you are. Someone wants to be with you. They're a good match. It's okay. So that's kind of all right. So it says they fear you and spy on you because they see you as a threat. They will never be as good as you are. So do with that what you need to do. So this may be like a competitive relationship or competitive connection that you got with this person. It says, are you up for conversation? So this person feels like you guys need to have a closer heart-to-heart talk. They feel like you may be medicating, or you may be doing something to kind of like keep yourself from processing feelings of this situation. So like drinking, smoking, maybe sex, maybe going out, clubbing, maybe what's the other one? Maybe buying clothes, shopping, eating out. You know what I mean? Like they feel like you have some type of pain that you're numbing. All right, and they feel like they would be a good energetic match. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why they would fear you and spy on you, because they see you as a threat. But this would probably be more platonic. That would probably be like for some of y'all who have platonic, but it could even be in a relationship, intimate relationship or intimate partnership, where they fear you and think of you as maybe taking their shine, taking their glory, or they feel of you, or as a threat. They would think of you as a threat to their emotional security, their emotional health. You know what I mean? But I don't know, it's saying as good as you. So this could be like a competitive type of person, because we got co-create with spirit. So this could be somebody who you were working with, or you don't work with anymore, or they wanted to work with you. Because it's like that. It's like they want to work with you. They want to either collab with you, or they want to do some type of partnership with you, or they want to come together with you in a relationship. And they have two decisions to make here: either move forward with you or move away from this situation. Either which way, they want to put their heart and enthusiasm into it. All right, but they don't really want to give up, because that's what's really sticking out is surrender in reverse. Like they don't really want to surrender or give this situation up. Instead, they see this as more like an obstacle and a trial, or something that they can get over. They feel like with enough hard work and with enough vision, or with enough intuitive abilities, that they'd be able to make this situation work. That's that Sagittarius energy. Even if this isn't a Sagittarius person, this person sees this connection as a good thing. So they see it as being able to do something or grow or expand. They see it as a good time, but I don't really see it as a good time. I mean, they see themselves as like a good match for you. That's how they feel about this. All right, and they feel like you guys are very close to getting here. Like they may dream about you, or they may have a certain dream that they're aspiring to, to fulfill with you. All right, and this usually comes from hard work, because we got Saturn right next to it. So this is coming from like hard work and dedication. All right, they feel like you guys are getting deeper, or they feel like they can get deeper with you. All right, because they really want to see things in a new way. That's the big thing here. Is like they want to put the work in, the effort, the time. They don't care about the bumps and the bruises. They want to see this vision come to life, and they want to see things in a new way. They want to see you in a new way, more clearly. You know what I mean? They're just trying to find balance and harmony with you, and they really don't want to let it go. Yeah, that's what I even got here. 5 of Pentacles, persistence, temperance. They're trying to find balance and harmony. That's all this person really wants to do, is trying to find some way to balance this out, to make this thing go smoothly, to try to like put together all the moving parts. They want to be able to like bring this into a bigger picture. Like, I do all this, I put all my time and my effort, I do the hard work for this, so that this can produce something. You know what I mean? And if not, then I have to do all this on my own. So that's how they feel about this. They feel like you're not really saying what you really want to say, or you're not really doing what you really want to do. They feel like you're being insincere, or maybe you're tiptoeing. You know what I mean? Because the seven of Pentacles looks like he's tiptoeing. So they might feel like you're tiptoeing. All right, like you don't really have a lot of confidence in this situation. You know what I mean? This person is looking for new opportunities. They feel like they're on the outskirts or on the cusp of you, and they feel like you're either not creative enough, or you don't really have any creative ideas on how to initiate this, or they feel like you're just not enthusiastic about it, or you're not really pressed about it, and because you got other options. So that's how they feel about the connection, because you got the seven of Pentacles, or the 7 of Cups, not the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of, is it 7 of Crystals? 7 of Cups. All right, so there's a 7 of Cups here. Is it? No. It's the 7 of Pentacles. But here it's saying options and results. Okay. So I guess they're reading that as options and results. But that's why I was kind of figuring it out anyway. I was kind of feeling like, because they feel like you had options, but it's a 7 of Pentacles. But traditionally, 7 of Pentacles doesn't mean options. It usually means potential and waiting, or seeing it grow, needing to be patient. But here, they're feeling like you're not enthused because you have other options or you're getting other results, and they feel like you're tiptoeing around, like they just feel like there's a lot of confusion and like you're just not being real, and they're trying to find a way to balance this whole situation out with you and make things better, or make things, feel like they're aligned, or make things feel like they're I was gonna say spiritually like spiritually meant to happen. Like they're trying to add a spirituality to this situation. So this would be like, we were meant to be in each other's lives. We were meant to have this connection. You were meant to be my son, my daughter, my child, my whoever, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whatever. You were meant to be in my life. There's a divine reason for this. So they're trying to give that impression on this situation. All right. This could be someone, this says, are you looking after your physical and mental health? That's your advice. Are you looking after your physical and mental health? Okay. So you might need to do that, or maybe they're doing that. Maybe they need to do that. I don't know. That's what they're trying to figure out in this whole situation, is like, you're not making sense to them. They're like, this doesn't make any sense. They want the situation to move forward and do something, but you're really not giving them the passion or that spark to really get it going. They feel like just because you got your hands busy somewhere else, that they're not getting acknowledged or they're not getting the attention. But they feel like you guys were really close there, but they feel like it's not going anywhere, because it's like they feel like it's close to getting a goal. So I guess you guys are building some type of, with Saturn here, I definitely would think of it as being something stable and structure, or something that you've done consistently, routine. So this is like someone who's been in your life at least for a long time. It may have been slow building the relationship, very slow. It might have been a lot of obstacles or a lot of blockages building this type of relationship, but the rewards that come from it are considered to be like down the way. And because you got Sagittarius energy, it's an optimism of like, if we keep putting this work in, the benefits of this relationship will show itself. I believe it, but they feel like you're being distracted with other things going on, and that you're getting results elsewhere, or that you're getting progress or success elsewhere, so that you're not really adding to this connection. That's how they feel about this connection. They feel like you got too much going on and you're not able to give to this connection. All right. So let's go with the signs. We got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. And it could be Aquarius, because sometimes Aquarius is a side ruler of Saturn. It's a night ruler, I think, of Saturn. And then we have Pisces. All right. And we also have Sagittarius again. All right. So pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 2. So pile 2. How do they feel about this connection? I think friends might be in this. Friends might be in this situation. Like there might be friends having something to say or something to do here, or being involved. All right. So the way they feel about the situation is that it's like a disturbance or a disruption. They feel like there's a level of uncertainty, or like this is an unexpected type of relationship where they weren't really planning for it. So they're not really being who they really are. We got authenticity in reverse. And I think it's because they're worrying about the judgment of other people, right? Because you got reputation right next to it, and this and that are true. All right, so they feel like you are almost like an enigma, because we also got Scorpio energy here too. So they feel like you're an enigma. They can't really put their finger on you or define you. This and that are true, meaning that you can play both sides of the fence, or you can play both sides, both positions. You could probably be the masculine, and you could be the feminine. All right, they see you as being able to be both ways. All right, and they feel like they need to kind of give up on this situation. And I say kind of because they see it as like, as a resilient connection, or as a connection that's been through a lot, or that can go through a lot, like it can perform. They feel like this is a relationship that can be, strong through a lot of turmoil, or through a lot of a lot of painful situations. And because we have death here, they see it as a relationship that's either transformative, or that's ending and transforming into another form, which is the same thing, right? And that's what it is. They feel like there's love is over, or like love is lost. Like they're kind of like giving this up. That's what this person is. They feel like this is more of a disturbance, you know what I mean, that they need to get realigned with themselves. All right, this person is trying to find motivation. They're not quite sure where to start. That's what they're focused on right now. Now, like I said, it could be because of friends, or this could be in a friend dynamic. This could be your friends, or this could be a friend that's yours. You know what I mean? Or they were once a friend, or whatever this may be, because the friends are involved in this dynamic. All right, and there was a need for forgiveness, or there was a need for some type of structure, some type of stability, some type of, I don't know. That's like you guys had opposing beliefs. That's how they feel about it. They feel like you guys are two different types of people. You know, that they can't really quite see you clearly, or like they were not being noticed. They weren't being picked. All right. They feel like you are, because it says, be careful how you talk to yourself. You are listening. So they feel like you sabotage this relationship. Like the thoughts that were in your head made this situation go bad. They felt like you were, what does say? Spirit is telling you whatever challenges you've gone through, lick your wounds, keep your head up and continue. Yeah, they feel like you were being pessimistic about the relationship. You know, like whatever you've been through, whatever's happened, you can get over that. You know what I mean? They feel like that, like this was becoming more of a burden than it was becoming, or maybe they're feeling like that. Maybe they're feeling like they need to heal and lick their wounds. So it could be both ways. One, it could be like they could feel like you were sabotaging the relationship, thinking negatively about the relationship, which made it burdensome. Or they were thinking about how, you know, this messed up their reputation, this messed up, you know, their friend groups, or them being real and next, like in their in their oncoming relationships. Like it feels like it messed them up with wanting to be all the way real and authentic with people, which, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? They're trying to find some type of clarity because they want to be able to create their own beginning. Like this person is healing. Like they're trying to see this situation from another perspective. They're trying to see it more clearly. We got third eye chakra here too. And they're trying to find their own personal power. So how they feel about this is that they need to control this, or that they need to surrender. So I guess it's like a fluctuating, and that's why the this and that are true. Duh. That's why, because they also want to take action. So they're like both ways. Like they want this situation to end because you guys don't have the same beliefs, but at the same time, they're not really happy with what other opportunities they have going on. In fact, they're feeling like they've seen through the illusion. Like they felt like you were either showing them an illusion, or you, like that's what it is. They really feel like you were just showing them an illusion. You weren't really being real. That you were worried about what other people think, your reputation. They feel like you were flippy flop, or like you know, like you were on the fence about them. So they felt like they just needed to surrender this situation. All right, but at the same time, they want control of the situation. So if that makes sense, you know what I mean? This is a person who feels kind of motivated because it's some stuff that's unknown to them. Like to them, this relationship is a wild card relationship, which means that it's not usually your usual type. It's not usually a dynamic that you would engage in or involve yourself in. This isn't probably even the type of person that you would have normally chosen, or they came into your life in an unexpected way. Like, you know, like you could have met them through a friend of a friend. You could have met them through somewhere where you normally don't go. You just kind of bump into this person, and that changes your life. This is a part of a person who is a significant relationship. And if they're brand new to you, then they will be part of a significant event in your life, or a significant period in your life. This would be a life changing, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be like drastically bad, but from this experience, you will remember this person. So if it was in the past, it's someone that you already know. If we're talking about a past person, this is someone who came into your life and disrupted your life, changed your life, and they feel like you did the same. All right. So they feel like they needed to surrender this whole situation. They feel like they've seen enough, because we got the full moon here and the 7 of Cups in reverse. So they feel like they've seen enough. They feel like they're no longer in this fog or this mist, like they're getting out of that. All right. They feel like this person feels like they have exposed themselves to you. They felt like they exposed themselves to you, and because of this relationship, they don't feel like they can be authentic with people anymore. All right. Now, if it's not them thinking that they can't be authentic with people anymore, then they just think that you're not authentic. All right. They feel like you were like you were having a shell, or like they needed to kind of like be reborn, or like become another version of themselves. This person feels like they need to become another version of themselves. All right. Now they may be watching you. They may be spying on you, because I see an eye here in this 4 cups, but they're going to be giving off the impression of not really interested. Like they can go without it. You know what I mean? Like kind of like closing the casket on this situation. All right, this person feels like they've been through a lot, they've been hurt, they've been battered, they've been bruised in this situation. So they're like, if it's not necessarily you, then that's how they feel about the previous situation, and they're projecting it on you. But I feel like, they're just dealing with it, so they're not really wanting to be authentic. So if it didn't come from you, it came from someone else, and this person or that hurt that they experienced is not making them want to be their authentic self. So they feel like they can't do that with you. All right. Now, if it could be because of their reputation, because of friends, or it could be because of your reputation, because of friends. Like, friends are in here somewhere. Now, they could either be talking about their reputation, or they could be talking about your reputation. And one of those things is here. That's what the person feels like their reputation is on the line, or their ego, or how they're seen is on the line. All right, so let's go with the signs. I never gave you the signs. Dang. I only got Taurus and Scorpio. All right, that's all I really got. It's water signs here if you want, but it's more, I still consider it as more Scorpio energy than anything. So Taurus and Scorpio is all I got right here. All right. Now, this person does feel like I said, they need forgiveness. They felt like you guys were just two totally different people. That was really it. Like, you guys, or you're just not their usual type, because sometimes the Hierophant reverse can just be an unorthodox way of being. So they feel like either you're not their type, you're quirky, or they feel like you guys just weren't sharing the same similar beliefs. The way y'all seeing life is not the same. And that's what they're working on with the third chakra. The third eye chakra is trying to figure out how they want to see life. Like, what is their reality? They're trying to focus on what they consider to be their reality now. So this person, they wanted to end this situation, and they feel like there's no love lost, that this is just, it just happens. It is what it is. It's something that hurt them, but they feel like this caused them to transform into a newer, purer version of themselves. So they just gave this situation up. They're now wanting to relax and go with the flow of life, but at the same time, they want to control. So they want to control, but they want to let you do what you want to do. So that's why that this and that are here. Like, it's a flippy flop person. And if I'm being real, I feel like you probably could just push it, because they see this as a relationship that could have went the distance. Like, they wanted to be resilient with this relationship and really push forward and push through. But at this point, they're feeling like they need to choose them first and put themselves first. All right. This is just right now. You know what I mean? Because this is a period in time where they're going to remember that you guys didn't have similar beliefs, or that you weren't traditionally their type. All right. This person is going to remember that, because we got major arcana. So they're going to remember this. If this is new or old, this person will remember that they deemed you as not their type, or that you guys were two different types of people. I don't know why I need to tell you that, but that's probably going to be a pivotal moment later on down the line. All right. Yeah, they feel like they were vulnerable with you, and you just either kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why this person feels like they can't be authentic, because they felt like they were vulnerable. They felt like they revealed themselves to you, and you just was like, nah, I'm good, I'm cool. So it's probably with somebody who maybe you felt like wasn't your type, or they felt like they weren't your type. You know what I mean? They felt like they didn't fit into your beliefs, or they didn't fit into your traditional way. So whatever that means. So if there's like a certain way that you expect men to be, or expect women to be, or expect your lovers or friends to be, they felt like they didn't fit in that box, and that you've seen them as either not worthy, or you overlooked them, or you know what I mean, or you just, I don't know, they felt like they were disillusioned by you, or like they were being illusioned by you, disillusioned. So they were waking up out of this situation of not seeing you clearly. They feel like you were putting up a facade, smoke screen, to try to keep them around. So that's how this person is feeling about it. Not necessarily to keep you around, but it's just because they want control. So most likely they want to keep you around, but at the same time they want to surrender you. So that's really confusing, but I don't know. You know better than I do how to work that. Here's your advice, though. Are you remembering people who were once a big part of your life? Told you. This was a significant relationship. This person is a person who, so they're remembering that. This is your advice, though. It says, are you remembering the people who were once a big part of your life? So most likely this is somebody from your past, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody who's right now, and they're going to be a big part of your life. But that's what I said, because I knew that when I seen this comment, that this is going to be a significant event or significant relationship. It's going to be important. It's going to change you and shake you up and shake your life up. And so that's what this relationship was, and that's how they feel about it. They feel like you shaking their life up, and you probably feel like they shaking your life up, and that's what this is all about. But anyway, the signs I got, like I said, are Taurus and Scorpio. All right. So, pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom, pile 3. So, pile 3, how do they feel about this connection? Okay, so signs I got so far are Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aries, and Pisces. All right. Okay. Okay, so how do they feel about this situation? All right. They feel like they need confidence. They feel like you've got your eye on them now, that they've got your attention. All right, this could be somebody at a distance. Doesn't have to be, but we got Sagittarius energy, and it's usually about distance, long travel. Could be abroad. All right. This could be just out of your town, next city over, next state over. You know what I mean? But normally, Sagittarius is long distances, and Gemini is short distances. But you know, for the sake of being, it could just be, you know, a couple miles away from you, which could be a long walk, and it could be considered a long walk. So we'll call that a long distance. All right. This person, they feel like they want to be somewhere else, so they maybe want to come to you. All right. They feel like they need to focus on work. They're working on their passion. So there's a person who they feel like music is the only soul, is their only cure for their soul. All right, so this is kind of flippy floppy. All right, so I'm gonna give you that because they see this as something that they can get power from, or that that has them either bound, right? Bound by either attraction, power, status, or materialism. All right, because we have the devil here, and they feel like they need to walk away, but they can't stay away. All right, like they feel like they need to stop showing you how good they are, showing you not their value, but they want to stop showing you all their best talents and best skills. Like they want to walk away from you and stop showing you like their interests. That's what it is. Like they want to show you interest, but they want to walk away from you to kind of show you they're not interested because they feel like you have them trapped or bound. All right. They feel like they're stuck to you, like they can't get away from you, and they feel like this is toxic. All right. They feel like this is toxic, but they feel a strong pull to this situation. Okay. So this person wants control of it too, but they feel like they need to surrender, kind of like pile 2. All right, they feel like they want to expose a truth, or they want to reveal something, like something is coming up from the inside out. They want to reveal something. That's how they feel about this situation. There's strong feelings in this pile, all right? Strong feelings in this pile. So this person wants to walk away, but they can't stay gone. So know that. All right, they're trying to learn patience. How they feel about it is like they need to learn patience to get to the destination. You know what I mean? Like they just feel like this situation is a mucky mess. Like that's what it really feels like. Like they're walking through the swamps, getting stuck, getting stranded. You know what I mean? Like this is how this person feels about this connection. But they feel like, so you got truth transcends illusion. So they feel like there's a greater truth to this situation, that they're seeing this situation as clear as ever. They feel like they can trust in spirit and trust in the magic of the universe to work in their favor. This person feels very passionate towards you. It's like budding now. So this stuff is starting to not blossom, but it's starting to show proof and evidence that something is happening here. All right. Now this person could be just kind of meditating and just like, I think they're more so fantasizing and just getting that feeling. Like, you know what I mean? Like they feel like this is like giving them a rebirth, or is giving them a brand new start on life. Like this person feels like this connection is bringing them out of a dark place. Right, and bringing them some type of well-being or some type of peace. All right, like it's helping them get rooted in what they need and what their wants are. Is it wants? Because I thought wants and desires would be the same, but I think it's basically built in getting their needs met. You know what I mean, and finding stability within themselves, bringing up their awareness. That's what they feel. They feel like you're boosting their confidence. All right. This person is an independent person, so you're boosting their confidence to be independent. That's how they feel about it. All right. Now I don't know if this is good or bad, but they feel like you're boosting their independence to be, you're boosting their confidence to be independent, and that you're helping them get success by doing this. Right. This person has a problem being present. They usually like to be somewhere else or doing something else, or that's how they feel. They feel like they want to be somewhere else. But when I said that, I really felt like they wanted to be with you or be around you, because they can't really leave this situation. Like if they leave, it's temporary. They never go forever, because the 8 of Cups, they never go forever. They're going to the 9 of Cups to get what they assume is their wish fulfillment, but it's still missing 1 cup, which gives them that full well-being of the happily ever after. So they're leaving this situation to go be like independent and find their own emotional well-being, but they can't stay gone from this. Now it could be because of sex, could be because of some type of power or dynamic or like toxicity in terms of like drugs or some type of connection. Like this is a spiritual connection, but it could be also a karmic connection, right? But it doesn't have to be. This could just usually, it's just usually a bond that you guys share, which could be in any of those things, being power, sex, control, materialism, or just negative thinking patterns. So they feel like it's something like that, like it's all that, or maybe it's all those things in one, but they're still trusting in the magic of this situation to work because they have a lot of passion for you. All right, they're trying to be patient though, because they feel like the universe will reward them in time, and that's why I say that they see that there's a deeper truth to this, and like maybe you're putting on a facade, or like this whole situation, like they're seeing the realness of it, like all the other things that or the feelings that they've had outside of this situation are not true. They feel like they can physically see it, and maybe in their third eye see it. So it's like they're not believing what they see on the outside of the situation. They're thinking that they're seeing straight through all that illusion, straight to you or to your connection. All right, and it makes them feel good. It gives them a warm feeling. All right. This could be somebody from your past, or this could be somebody with like 2 children. They feel it. They could be wanting to have children too, but I feel like they want to give you something. They want a reconciliation. All right, this person wants a reconciliation. All right, they want to let go of control. They may be feeling like they're unstable emotionally. That's how they feel. Like they feel like they're unstable emotionally, but they might want to use those feelings to try to maneuver the situation. All right, be aware of that. That sounds gaslighty. Is that gaslighting? That's what that sounds like, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, because they want to expose. Oh wait, maybe I think they are, because they want to expose some deeper truth and feelings to you, but they're going to do it as a power play. All right, they're going to do it as a way of like surrendering, but to get control. All right, so this could be somebody who expresses feelings and emotions, as a way to tender you up, soften you up, because that's what they want. They want to soften this situation up. All right, they want to rekindle it for sure. Maybe they want to offer you an apology or some type of reconciliation, flowers, could be weed, It could be any of that. But this person can't really leave you alone. They feel like you've excommunicated them, got them out of your friend group or got them out of your environment, like they can't be around. They still may be talking to other people. Like how they feel about it is like they're asking other people for advice. They're asking other people what they think. But they're not really coming to any conclusion, but they think that they see this clear though. So they think they see something here, and they're wanting to trust in their intuition because they think spirit has their back. All right. This person could be feeling kind of bold or a little bit impatient, because that's what I really get. Like they're trying to be patient, but they're really impatient. Like they're not wanting to be relaxing, chilling. They're wanting to push ahead steadily with this. All right. They could be kind of argumentative. Like that's they could be argumentative. All right. This is a person who can see the situation expanding or growing. All right. They feel very optimistic about it, and they feel like I feel more so like you just boost their confidence. Like you make them feel, optimistic about what can happen. Like they feel like there are other opportunities, like there are avenues that they can take, and it gives them a strength that they maybe didn't know before. Because that's what they feel like. They feel like now that you're here, they're coming into a new version of themselves. They're being reborn. They're coming out of this dark night of the soul. They're starting to recognize who they are. They're starting to see themselves. So that's how they feel about this connection. They're starting to shift their energy to the physical now and not really be out dreaming and because what they're seeing now is like getting outside of that illusion. They're starting to see things for what they really are. So that's where they're getting at with this situation. They're starting to see this situation for what it really is, and they may be becoming more optimistic about it, or they may be becoming more, I was going to say, free spirited, and that's where they're getting the confidence from you. They're getting the confidence from you to become more free spirited. All right. So initially they're probably very argumentative, very bold or blunt, or matter of factly. And now they're trying to get into more of a free spirited type of energy. This person is trying to be clever though, because they want this situation. They just feel like either maybe they feel like you have the control, because it's kind of like that. They feel like you have the control of this dynamic. So they're leaving. They're leaving to try to maybe gather their bearings, or try to because I feel like they want to pretend like they're not interested. They want to leave like they're not interested, or not show you that they want to put in type of work or effort. They want to slide away from that. They don't want to show you that they want to cooperate with you. It's like, I guess this is how they try to get their control. Like I said, it's emotional manipulation. They're trying to get control of the dynamic, but they haven't really figured out how to do it. They're asking other people, like, what you think, how should I, but this is a person who really likes to work by themselves, or likes to do things on their own. So they're not really getting any good information, or probably nothing that they would want to use, because the High Priestess in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse is taking other people's advice and how to move forward in a situation, or is other people's advice on how to work with people, how to repair something. Eight of Pentacles is more of a repair. Three of Pentacles because it's more like cooperating, working together. Community. So here it's like that. It's like they want to expose something. They want to express something. They can't keep it down. Now this could just be secret emotions, what's really hidden deeper. Sometimes I think of it as being the moon, but giving with all the other cards in this situation, with the Eight of Cups being, attached to the Devil, there's emotional feelings that they feel like are really tying them or binding them or keeping them from constrained. All right. And they don't like this. They feel like they have no power in this dynamic. All right. This person is trying to heal. So how they feel is like they just want to listen. Maybe they listen to old songs that you guys used to like. Because it says sometimes music is the only medicine the heart and soul needs. Or this could be someone who does music. Like they could be a music producer, a music writer, a music singer. They could just like music, make fire music playlists. They could produce beats, any of that. You know what I mean? This is a grounded, hard-working type of person. And that's what they want to do. They want to move this situation northbound towards destiny, towards where they feel like you guys should be going. All right? But they feel like they don't have the power in this dynamic, so they want to walk away to give you the appearance that they're not that interested in this. That's what it is. But they really want to share this. They really want to expose this. So they're trying to give off the energy of being unavailable or aloof or mysterious, right? But they really want you. They really wanted to patch this situation up. They really just want to come back together. You know what I mean? They're being nostalgic. So they must be listening to old tracks, old music, old playlists that you guys used to share, because that's what they're in. They're trying to come back to the moment right now. You know what I mean? They want to get into this energy of just being present and what's going on and experience that. So they feel like this connection is either boosting their confidence or it has boosted their confidence. All right? And they're learning to trust in their own magic and their own abilities by trusting their own intuition. All right? But in this current moment, right now, they're not quite trusting their intuition because they're not following their instincts to do what they really want to do deep down. All right? They're listening to other people. This could be friends. This could be coworkers. They're listening to other people. Other people are giving them advice. And this is normally a person who's independent. And so the advice is probably skewing them. It's probably messing them up. It's probably giving them part of the illusion, because this person feels like they're seeing the truth of this relationship and that everything else that's been happening is an illusion. So this could be whatever you were doing, whatever you were saying. It could be whatever friends were saying, whatever your friends were saying. They feel like they know what's really up with this situation, and that everything else that's going on around here is a facade. It's not real. That only thing that's real is what you two have between each other. All right? And that's how they feel about this. They really are bound to you. They feel like they're stuck to you, and they don't. I mean, they like it. They like it because they can't leave. But they feel like this isn't good for me because I don't have any power here. I don't have the control of this dynamic. I would have to use almost blunt force to get control of this dynamic, and that scares them. This makes them feel powerless. That's how this person really feels about this connection. They feel powerless in this connection, like they can't get like they can't best you, or like they can't get the overall advantage of this. They feel like you are winning, like you have the dynamic, and they need to go. But they can't stay away. So know that. All right? Dang, what'd you do? Tell me what you did. Just whisper in my ear. All right, but anyway, let's go over. Let me give you advice. Is it a challenge for you to assert your authority in most situations? So I guess maybe you could be asserting your authority more. You could be asserting your authority more. That's what it is. It's saying, is it a challenge for you to assert your authority in most situations? So that's something you need to consider. Are you not asserting yourself in this connection? Because that's probably what's needed here to assert yourself. So be aware of that. All right, let's go over the signs real quick. We have Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces. And, for a little razzle dazzle, we could say Cancer. All right, because of the Six of Cups. So, pile 3. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Yo, I remember when my readings used to only be like 30 minutes. I was like, yo, 30, like an hour? Who does an hour reading? And one of my homegirls was like, what's wrong with an hour reading? Nothing's wrong with hour readings. Longer readings are cool. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, boom, pile 4. All right. So, pile 4, how do they feel about this connection? Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Capricorn. We got 2 Capricorns. Could be a Libra. I feel like they're studying you, researching you. They're learning about you. All right. Yeah, they're going in depth. They're researching you. They're really studying you, trying to get to know you, know about you. They want to know the ins and outs of you. This person is thinking about joint ventures. They want to confess something to you. All right. They feel like sweet results is waiting. Like they're like, even though life may sting, they feel like this still would be, oh yeah, definitely. Because that makes sense now, even with these cards popping out. Like they feel like life would sting, all right? But they feel like there's sweet rewards in this situation. They feel like they want to, so they feel like they need to confess something to you. And they think that there are sweet rewards to this situation. They feel like both of you can be happy if they confess what's really deep down inside. So this person has some type of secrets that they want to share with you, all right? This could be around like a birth or around like investments, something like that, or a mystery. Like it could be business because we got a win-win outcome, and I always think of a win-win outcome as being a business. It's Libra energy. All right. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Leo. We have Cancer. All right. So those are all your signs: Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer. Not Cancer, but Scorpio. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Leo again, and we have Pisces. All right. So right now they're not really too happy. This is a person, they're not feeling, they're feeling, I guess I can give that a nostalgic feeling as well. They're kind of feeling like they're seeing the situation a little bit more clearly now, or like maybe they feel like they were being silly. Like they feel almost like they were being silly. That's really what it is. Like silly of me to think that this was going somewhere. That's kind of how they feel about it. So they're trying to get some type of information. So I guess they want it to go somewhere. So this could have been somebody from your past, because the 5 of Cups is here, which could be somebody from the past. This could be somebody who you separated from, or somebody who you had an in and out or off and on type of relationship, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is here. Right? With the 5 of Cups here, this is a person who came in and caused a lot of, disgruntledness in your life, or caused a lot of despair in your life. And you're just now getting over it. And so that's how they're feeling. Like they're just getting over this. So either they feel like you were the in and out type of person, and unstable and selfish and only focused on you, you know what I mean? And your money, like they feel like you were only worried about your money, your status, your stability. Like they feel like, you've gotten over this situation, and like you're out being a player, you're out, selling yourself to other people. And maybe you're selling yourself, but I don't mean like selling yourself. I mean like advertising yourself, showing other people that you have value, interacting and initiating conversation with people. They feel like you're doing that. All right. Now, if this was like a business, this is somebody who feels like you were only holding on to your own resources, like you were making all the pitches, or you were making all the moves for yourself. you were in and out with them. You weren't really consistent. You weren't staying down for the cause. All right. This person feels like you're just over with it. Like you're over it. Like, yeah, it's cool. I think I've seen all I need to see here too. You know what I mean? It's like, and they feel like you were ungrateful. That's how they feel. They feel like you're ungrateful for this situation. Like you were ungrateful for what they revealed. And this could be like secrets, or for the level of intimacy that they provided you with. And this could be friendship too. So they feel like for as close as they've gotten to you, that you were ungrateful. All right. This person wants to take full responsibility though, but at the same time, they think it's not their fault. That's that Libra energy. All right. This person is, they feel, okay, so they kind of feel unattractive. And that's what the sun could be in reverse too, can feel unattractive. So they feel unattractive and they feel like, okay, so you got the moon and the sun in reverse, which is a masculine and a feminine energy. So that means that they're imbalanced with their masculine and feminine energy. So they're wanting to drive forward, but they don't feel like they have the confidence enough to do it. So this person is healing their confidence, because we got self-worth and discernment. So they also feel like they should have knew better. That's how this person feels. They feel like they should have knew better. You know what I mean? They want to. That's what it is. Like they feel like they confess their feelings to you, or they feel like they because confession is here, which means that they feel like they exposed themselves to you, like they told you secrets that they would have never told anybody. They feel like they exposed themselves a level of intimacy to you that they wouldn't have shared to anybody else. You know what I mean? So they feel like either you were just getting the information for like leverage, you know what I mean, like getting secrets or getting information for just like leverage, or they feel like, because they think it's about money and they feel like you're throwing shade. But they don't care. They feel like they don't care. So this is a person who's feeling like, I don't care, you're throwing shade, whatever. You know what I mean? So they feel like you're throwing shade. That's how they feel about this connection. Or they feel like other people are throwing shade. You know, they feel like other people will throw shade to this situation. This could also deal with sex, because we got the 8th house here. All right. But they feel like right now you're just really focused on you. All right, and this has kind of got them distraught, and it's got them feeling less attractive, and it's got them feeling less in their masculine or feminine energy, where they're not really wanting to express themselves or be open to you. You know, they feel like they put themselves on the line, and that they thought sweet results are wait to this situation. Because for some of you, they feel like sweet results are waiting, and that there is a happy ever after. And then some, because here they also feel like it's not that, like you're in and out. You know what I mean? They feel like you've gotten over this situation and like you're only focused on you. So they feel like there's a good chance for this to happen, but they feel like you're keeping this from happening by being in and out, not really clear, being ungrateful for what they're offering you. You know what I mean? And they feel like you're not, they just really feel like you're just not appreciative, like you're just selfish. You're only focused on you. You know what I mean? Like everything is about you, because the solar plexus is here. Solar plexus chakra is here. And that's about authenticity. But this is also about choosing you first, putting you first. And that's how they feel. They feel like you're putting you first. You know what I mean? And like they feel like they want to take responsibility for some of the situation, but at the same time, they feel like it's not my fault. So they're trying to find that balance about what is theirs and what was yours. Like, who's at fault for this? Who's at fault for that? This was what he did. This is what she did. This is what he did. This is what she did. So they're trying to find that. But they fluctuate between finding full responsibility and being authentic in their choice and decision making, to being in that energy of saying, nah, fuck that. It's her fault. Or it's his fault. They did that. You know what I mean? So they're in that. And they're fluctuating with this self-worth energy right now, because they feel like you didn't value them, or that they weren't your type, or they weren't attractive enough, or they weren't good enough. And so that just played back on them for right now. That's how they feel about this connection. Like are you not appreciative of what I've done for you? Like, how you're bugging, you know what I mean? But they didn't say that. Like, it makes them feel like they're disgusting, or like they're not worth anything to you. And that's kind of messed up, because they feel like you're only focused on money, like you're only focused on stability, wealth, status, you know, finances and shit, like, you know what I mean, like anything physical. But they feel like you're not willing to share or be receptive to other people. You know what I mean? And they feel like you're just out here just playing, just going from post to post, or from, you know, dude to dude, or girl to girl. Like, you know, that's how they feel. And they feel like you're either causing despair in other people's lives, or they feel like you cause despair in their life by coming in and out and not being present and not staying and not being clear with what you intended, you know, and not really revealing how you felt, or not really revealing like how they made you, like how I want to say how they made you feel, but I feel like how happy you made them. Like they want to know that they made you happy. That's how they feel about this connection. Like, I need to know that I made her happy or I made him happy. So they're studying you. They're trying to get more information on you right now, because it's like they're really trying to go deeper with you. The Scorpio energy is the first card out, which means that there's either emotional trauma that they've taken on because of this situation, or there's it could be also intimacy trouble that's going on here, and they're trying to either learn about how to become more intimate and like really starting to look at that side, or they're trying to figure out how to be more intimate with you and how to really get deeper. Like they're trying to look at your shadow aspects. You know what I mean? They're trying to figure out how, I want to say like how to kind of like get closer, because they want to speak, they want to communicate with you, and they want to tell you something that to them is a secret, but it's emotional. All right, so it's something like it's an emotion that could stir up some things, they feel like, but they think that, you know what I mean, like good things would happen after they do it. All right, so they are frustrated with you and a little bit jealous. That's what I get. Like, they are frustrated and a little bit jealous and a little bit possessive. You know what I mean? I feel like they're very possessive. Like, this could be someone who, like, they feel like they needed to like revoke their offer or revoke their time or their energy. Like, that's what they would like to do in this situation. Like, they would like to revoke their time and energy. And sometimes a win-win outcast is considered a person who, like, both of you decide that, hey, this ain't for us, and you guys just decide to go your separate ways. And it could be that, you know what I mean? Like, you guys could have went your separate ways, because it kind of gives off that vibe like we're going our own separate ways. You know, you're in and out. You're not consistent. You're over there, over here. You know, you're only focused on you and what you can get and what you can have. So they kind of feel like I said, they feel like you're selfish, and they feel like you're, you know, I mean, well, I feel like they're jealous here, because I'm seeing jealousy here, but I feel like they felt like you were either, maybe they're possessive, but they feel like you're possessive or not controlling. They feel like you're rushing, or like they can't really keep their hands on you, or, you know, because like they want to give you something, but at the same time they want to pull back. You know, so this is kind of confusing because of that Libra energy, where it's like, can you just be consistent about what it is that you would like here? Because, like, yeah, I see that this could be something. So you know what I'll say is, this person, they deal with fear of intimacy. I already knew this when I seen the Scorpio here, but that's what this is. This person deals with the fear of intimacy. They want to say something and get closer, but it's like they don't really know how. So they're like not feeling their body right now. They're not really feeling like this is their fault, but at the same time they want to step up and be like, I take responsibility for this, you know. And then at the same time, they're like, you're a player, or you're like inconsistent, you're everywhere, you're over there, you're only focused on your money, you're selfish and not giving, you know. And they're like, you know, like, you're just going to mostly break my heart, cause me more grief and hurt than what I'm already experiencing. And they feel like they've already seen this pattern, or they've already seen this before. They just feel like you're just not really revealing who you are yet. Like, that's what it is. Like, they feel like you're not really revealing who you are to them yet, or like something about you. You know what I mean? That's really is, like, it's something about you because they like you. They like you a lot. All right? There is a lot of emotion here, you know what I mean? But they're trying to like push that to the side like it doesn't exist. So this is someone who definitely struggles with fear of intimacy, because that's what this is all about. It's like, yeah, I can see this being something, but man, she's playing. She's over there. She's over here. She's, you know what I mean? She's not consistent like that. She just hit me up when she wants. You know what I mean? Like, or he just hits me up when he wants. You know, he's only looking for something that like for himself, or she's looking for something for herself. You know what I mean? Like, she's just trying to, like, they're trying to figure out, like, who are you? Like, they want to get to know you deeper. That's what this is really about. So this is a person who feels like they have some type of knowledge, or have some type of information, or there was some type of gossip that they got wind of, and it could be that you're a player. Because confession can sometimes be agony's aunt, and with the knowledge right next to it, they could have got knowledge of information about something that could have been a rumor. All right, and it could deal around sex, and in sex could have been that you're a player and selfish. Women, you know, women wise, or you could be a man doing that, or you could be a woman doing that. That's what they feel like. That's what it was. You know what I mean? And they feel like you're ungrateful, so they feel like you have a bunch of stuff going on, a whole lot of stuff going on, and you're ungrateful for whatever they offered you. All right. So yeah, this person wants to shift this situation and release some emotions that they've been holding on for you. So they got feelings and stuff that they've been holding, but they want to release them. So they may want to communicate with you. You know, like this person is like finding the confidence right now to try to confess something to you. And this could be secrets, could be feelings, could be deeper emotions, and it could be something that they feel would make this situation go well. But at the same time, you know, they're kind of doubting it because they see you as being this person who could be hurtful to other people. You know what I mean? Like if they don't handle you carefully, you could be hot to touch. You know what I mean? So it says they want to be more gentle, and they want you to feel like they want you to be more gentle with yourself. And they're trying to be more gentle with themselves. And that's what they would want to say, but I don't know if that's what they're going to say. But that's how they feel about this. Like they want you to be more gentle with yourself. Be more compassionate and loving with yourself. Like you're doing the best you can. That's how they feel about this. But at the same time, they're looking at you as someone who is, you know, inconsistent, a player, somebody who's going to hurt somebody, you know, emotionally. And that's how they see you. So they're trying to stay away from you right now, but they do want to say something. You know what I mean? So I guess they're trying to get clarity on this, you know, because with the sun next to the moon, this is trying to illuminate something here. All right, they're trying to illuminate some deeper feelings. Like they're trying to find a deeper truth here for themselves. All right, and they feel like that's like you're struggling to do that. So they're trying to do it, but they feel like you're struggling to do that. So know that. That's kind of judgy. And sometimes sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a judgy person, and sometimes a Queen can be a judgy person. So yeah, this could be somebody who's a little bit younger than you, or somebody who's a little bit older than you. All right, or they could be a lot bit older than you. Because whenever I see Queens, I think of them as being like a sugar mama. All right. All right. So they just feel like you were just being selfish and only focused on you. That's how they feel about this connection. And they feel like they needed to find their own self-worth in this. All right. They feel like that you did reveal that. They feel that you showed that to them. All right. So I guess you illuminated that fact that they needed to work on their self-worth. And so, yeah. But anyway, let's go over the signs one more time. We have Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, and then another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Here's your advice, though. It says, what problem are you escaping from instead of facing? That's your advice. What problem are you escaping from instead of facing? Well, Power 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.